We made it out here to Lake Zurich, and then the old town is that way. So over there, I think, is the Opera House, and they also have like all these boats here. And apparently they have all these like trails all around both sides of the lake. So this is basically the entrance. If we flip around here, the entrance to the old town of Zurich. We've been walking around just for a little bit, and we've already noticed quite a difference between Switzerland versus Stockholm. Quite a lot more fancy cars.
More cars in general, but also
yeah, we've seen a lot of Porsches just now.
Nicer.
But we also are in the nice part of town, so that probably contributes to that. Everything is expensive here. At breakfast, you could get some extras, and like fried eggs
egg with bacon was 9.50 francs.
Which is like $11 or something.
We just stumbled upon this farmer's market. Farmer's markets aren't usually on weekdays, so this is pretty interesting. There's like a whole produce section over there, and I guess
but look at this like then.
A deli.
I like this one. It's like a food truck, but like a seafood truck. I'm looking for chocolate. Have not found any chocolate so far. Found a lot of flowers, bread, cheese, olives, that kind of thing, but no chocolate. Found the chocolate store. That's the good part. The bad part is that a small chocolate bar was like $8, 680 francs. The small ones, not even the large size chocolate bar, the small size one. We made it on the train just in the nick of time. We got back to the hotel and we realized, hey, we got like 20 minutes. We didn't think we were gonna make this train. We already conceded that we're gonna probably just get on the next train.
We weren't even on the train yet, and they blew the whistle that says, hey, we're about to leave. And we walked on and they closed the doors right after we walked on. So.
We got 40 minutes or 41 minutes, I guess, from Zurich to Lucerne, and then we'll change trains there. We made it on the next train, which is taking us from Lucerne to Interlaken. Fourth and final train of today's journey from Lauterbrunnen to Wengen. Are you excited to be on our last train ride today?
Yes.
We're hungry because we haven't had any lunch, and we thought we could get some food, but
the connections are too tight.
Too tight, which is good. It's efficient, but no chance to get some food. But this train's pretty cool. It has like a lot of windows. This is our first experience on one of these type of trains, and we've only been on this train for like 2 minutes, and I'm just like looking everywhere. It's really good. It's the best train that we've been on. Now we're going through a tunnel. Melissa is now going to give us a tour of our huge apartment here in Wengen.
All right, so.
Ouch.
All right, you walk in. Oh, we have one hiking pole.
Oh, cool.
Okay. You walk in, and this is the little entryway.
It's like the mudroom.
They left us 2 hiking poles. Well, a pair of hiking poles, which is actually pretty useful. And then it's basically just like a small hotel room. There's a little table desk situation. There is a very small kitchen. It's like a kitchenette. Little mini fridge here. A couple burners, a sink, a little coffee maker.
Oh, nice.
So that's really all you need. And then we have our kitchen here.
Me and our bathroom.
Oh, bathroom. Oh, it's actually pretty nice. It looks like it's been updated.
Yep.
Then I always love having a washing machine. Oh, it's even tinier than I thought it would be. Washing machine.
Nice. Okay, it works.
And then there's a fan because I need white noise, so that's great. Basically a king size bed. It's really 2 twins, but this is how they do it in Europe.
Nice and cozy. We'll be here for 6 nights, so.
They left us some chocolates. Alan's been wanting chocolate.
Yes.
Swiss chocolate.
But comparatively, this Airbnb was like, I think it was like $100 a night around there.
It ended up being like a little over $1,000 for 6 nights.
Oh, okay,
like,
so it was like $150, I guess, a night or so. Something like that. But then the other hotels around this area in Wengen were like $400 to $500 per night. So quite expensive. So that's why we opted for this Airbnb, and
it's great.
It works for our purposes.
It's clean.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's not far from town. It does seem a little bit far when you're hauling your luggage because you have to go up some hills. Alan was so kind to haul
big ass luggages up the hill. This is the outside of our Airbnb. It's quite cozy. It's like a log cabin type deal.
It's called Cozy.
Is that literally what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's up a little bit, up the hill from town. But it's not bad. It's like, I don't know, a 5-minute walk.
It says it's 8 minutes.
It feels much longer when
Probably
you're
10 minutes with luggage.
carrying like 150 pounds of luggage. Maybe not that much. 100 pounds at least. The reason why we decided to stay up here in Wengen is that because it's actually up in the mountains instead of Lauterbrunn, which is at the bottom of the valley. So you can stay here. Is one of the recommended spots here in the Lauterbrunn Valley that you can stay is Wengen, and then another spot or another little town is called Männlichen, so which is a little bit further south along the valley, but also up in the mountains. But so far I've enjoyed being up here. It's really quiet.
The weather is amazing.
Melissa was concerned because she was checking the weather and it said that it's gonna rain
every
day. But I told her, look, it's in the mountains. The weather in the mountains just changes all the time, so it could say rain, but like right now it's supposed to rain, but it's not. Hope for the best. What did we just find?
There's an escape room here. Escape rooms are my favorite thing.
Like I was just walking, I was like, oh look, Melissa, there's an escape room.
We should do it. Although Alan and I have never done an escape room, just the 2 of us, right?
No.
We did one at our friend's house. It was a real escape room, but not a real escape room.
Yeah, he built it himself, which is cool.
So I don't know how we will do as a couple.
We'll crush it.
How we'll get out. I always do escape rooms with my coworkers, and we are in highly stressful situations a lot together.
But so are we.
We just know, I don't know, we are a well-oiled machine. So. We'll see.
What you're saying is we aren't?
I don't know when it comes to escape rooms.
I think we'll make it. Here's the thing on the transportation cost. So if you just think about it as train tickets, just think about it purely as transportation from one point to another, you're gonna find it to be quite expensive. But if you think about it as more of it's another travel experience, it's not, it's still expensive, but I think you'll feel better about it because the trains are actually, the journey is part of the experience. So
I like that.
yeah.
Yeah, because there are times like, I think it was in Norway, we took a train, like just a scenic train ride, and it was pretty expensive.
Yeah.
But we paid for it. But if we had just thought of it as a way to get from point A to point B, I think I would have, thought it was a ripoff. But because it was an experience,
it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's true.
So here's the main grocery store in town. It's called Co-op. So I think we're, for the most part, gonna get a lot of groceries here and cook ourselves, because the food here in Switzerland is quite expensive. And so this is the main part of town here in Wengen. Did you think there were gonna be a tennis court here?
No. This is so cute.
And then guys, the cable car is right behind us as well. So all that stuff is included in the Bernese Oberland Pass. So yeah, we're probably gonna take a bunch of the cable cars over the next few days here. What do you think about food?
Well, I haven't seen any restaurants yet.
Yeah.
Just look at that view. There's snow on the mountains. We're on top of a mountain. It's just beautiful.
So Wengen is actually larger than I thought it was gonna be. I thought there was just gonna be a few little shops and little hotels and stuff like that, but it's actually quite big. I mean, this grocery store looks pretty big. So let's go check it out. Not the most extensive choice in that store, but you know, they have the essentials, I guess. We got chips, we got like a Thai curry thing, we got some potatoes, chicken, meatballs, an assortment of random things, bread,
I don't know,
yogurt,
bread.
yogurt, muesli. It's fine. So
Bananas,
yeah,
and blueberries.
Not too bad. It was like 66 francs, so
that's
not horrible.
Still cheaper than a meal for two at a restaurant.
Yeah. How was your meal?
My meal was great. That was honestly a really good little frozen, was it frozen?
No.
Refrigerated meal that we got. It tasted like Thai red curry. No complaints. So now we're gonna take the cable car up to Männlichen and then hike 1.5 hours down to Kleine Scheiding.
Yes.
Kleine Scheiding. And then from Kleine Scheiding, we have to take a train back to Wengen.
We're still trying to figure out our bearings, but we saw the cable car down there, and it stops at 5:10. It's 4:37 right now.
So we'll probably catch the last cable car.
One of the last cable cars up.
To
yeah, we see it right there. It looks amazing, so we're like, yeah, might as well. We have the afternoon, so we're gonna head up there.
The sun is shining over here, not so much over there, so we brought our rain jackets just in case. But I feel like it's gonna be like that every single day, so
yeah,
take advantage of the weather while you can, because there are no guarantees that it'll be like this tomorrow.
We made it to the cable car, but we had a slight mishap. Melissa forgot her mask at the Airbnb, so she sent me to run after it, run back and get it. Apparently I made it back in 3 minutes. Felt a lot longer than 3 minutes, but okay, time to get on this cable car.
We are here in Wengen, and we are taking this cable car from Wengen up to Männlichen, and then we are going to hike to Kleine Scheiding, and then take the train from Kleine Scheiding back to Wengen. There.
So this over here, this is the Lauterbrunnen Valley. So there's two famous valleys. There's the Lauterbrunnen Valley on this side, and then there's the Grindelwald Valley on this side. So we're staying on this side here. And then also there's the top of Europe right there called Jungfraujoch.
No, J's are pronounced as Y's and W's are pronounced as V's, so Jungfraujoch.
Melissa's always much better with the languages than I am. This cable car is also included in our Bernese Oberland Pass. So yeah, normally a cable car would be what, 20-30 bucks? Maybe not that much, but yeah, probably in Switzerland if you buy the single ticket, probably be that much. I feel like normally during the normal tour season, it would be super crowded, but since we're here during this time, it's not very crowded. We're literally the only people here waiting for a cable car. Yeah, let's go up. Might as well. Wow, this thing has two stories. You can go up, but it's an extra 5 francs if you wanted to go up to the top, and it's open air on the top, it looks like.
This is the last train up to Männlichen. It leaves at 5:10. It's 4:59, so we have 11 minutes. We don't have to wear a mask out here, but we do have to wear a mask in the cable car. I can't believe how high we are. All right, mask off.
So this is 7,316 feet. Männlichen. Ooh, definitely a little cold up here. Good thing I brought the jacket.
But it is, we don't have a good view down into the valley because it's raining.
So down there is where we came from. That's Wengen. And then a little bit further down the mountain, or down the valley, is Lauterbrunnen at the very bottom of the valley. And then this is the Lauterbrunnen Valley. And then Jungfrau is back there. And then this is like one of the highest mountains. These are the highest mountains in the Swiss Alps right here.
So we're up at the top of Männlichen, and now we have a 1.5 hour hike to Kleine Scheidegg. It is sprinkling.
Look, we were wearing like shorts earlier down the mountain. Now Melissa's all geared up.
Yep. It is cold up here.
Yeah, we're over 7,000 feet up.
50s?
Probably, yeah, 40s, high 40s probably.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a trampoline. And then this structure is a slide.
Fun. This is amazing. I'm not impressed by anything, really.
Very hard to impress, Melissa.
Yeah, it's true. But I don't know, I can't even describe it. Just to be on top of these mountains, and then you can look into the valley and see waterfalls, and then there's snow on the mountains. And the transportation system is very well connected. Like, you can get off the Wengen Männlichen cable car and then walk like 1 minute and then immediately be on the gondola down to Grindelwald. Like, how cool is that?
I feel like every hike needs a cable car to bring you up to the top of the mountain, and then you can hike from the top of the mountain. And we're literally the only ones up here right now.
And yeah, I think it's a combination of the fact that Switzerland opened to the rest of the world not that long ago. I think maybe in June.
Yeah, end of June. Yeah.
And you have to have either a negative COVID test, watch where you're going, or proof of vaccination, or or clearance from your doctor saying that you've recovered from COVID in the last 6 months. So there are barriers to entry. You can come if you really want to come. We really wanted to come, so obviously we found a way. I mean, we're vaccinated, but there are people who don't want to go through the hassle of all of that. So that's fine. It's better for us because now we have this entire trail to ourselves, and it's amazing. We're now walking in the clouds. I don't know what this view would normally look like because we can't see it.
Wow. Started raining a little bit harder, so put up the main camera. Now we're on GoPro. Yeah, Melissa was just telling me earlier that all the clouds and rain, basically they come through in the late afternoon. So I think we got a little bit stuck in the clouds and the rain, but that's okay. Still really cool initial hike to get us kind of situated to the mountains here. What do you think?
I agree, it's easy. I mean, it's only an hour and a half, but unfortunately for us, we are not able to see the views.
You can see a little bit, but
Not.
a little tiny bit.
We just got to a point in the hike where we could see a little bit of the mountains.
Looks pretty cool. So almost to the end here. This is a little restaurant, and the views from this little outdoor area is supposed to be really nice. What? Oh. So you can eat out here, and then you can go up to this little platform up there for more views. So we might, yeah, we're probably gonna go up there and just kind of wait it out and see if the clouds clear a little bit. We're gonna wait it out up here for a little bit, but look at exactly what happened. You can't see anything anymore.
Nada. Like there, we could see the train station down there when we first walked up, and now we don't see it at all.
Completely surrounded by the clouds.
Okay, so we got to Kleinsteidig and we missed the last train. We didn't realize the last train was like at 6 p.m. and we didn't even get up from the cable car to like 5:20.
Probably, yeah.
So poor planning, to be honest.
A little rushed.
It was Alan's idea to I didn't know we were going on a hike today, so I'm not gonna take the blame for this one.
I was very excited about the cable car, and so I was like, let's go up the cable car. You didn't think the train would stop running at like 6 p.m. But I guess we are in the mountains. It's a mountain train, so.
So now we have to do what?
I think, well, the options are, we just stopped at this restaurant here and asked them to call a taxi to come pick us up. And that was going to be like 120 francs. So we're like, nah.
That's like $150 US.
Yeah. So they'll have to, because they have to come up here from Wengen or Wengen or Lauterbrunn anyway. So we're going to have to hike down, probably per Google Maps, it's 1 hour 37 minutes from here. I think we can make it faster than that. It is currently 6:55, so, and it gets dark around 9:30. So I think we'll have plenty of light. So I don't think that will be an issue. So let's
You're
go.
bad. You're bad. You're bad.
Yeah, that's my bad. Status update. It is now 7:45 and we've made it pretty good ways down here. I feel like we're about halfway, maybe more than halfway.
I think we're more than halfway.
Hopefully more than halfway. So
in any case, we can see the gondola line that we took up from Wengen to Männlichen. So
can't be that far away, right?
Yeah. I mean, I always feel like it looks further than it actually is.
But we've came down a long ways. It was quite steep in some spots to come down. So, but not too bad.
Unexpected adventure.
Could be worse. After about a little over an hour, we finally can see Wengen in the background over there. Melissa's all the way down the trail already, so I'm gonna go catch up with her. It's interesting, I was actually looking up the train schedule, and from where we were, that we were gonna catch the train to Wengen, it would have been 35 minutes. So I think ultimately it's gonna take us about an hour and 15 minutes, hour 25 minutes, something in that range to get back. So I feel like if we had taken the train, it would have taken us 35 minutes to get to the station and then probably 5 to 6 minutes to walk. So you're talking 40 minutes. So yeah, the hike, not too bad. If it weren't raining, it would be fine. But in the beginning, it was raining a little bit, so it's kind of annoying. But I'm not sure if you can hear that, but if you can, those are the cow bells, and there's cows up on the hill there. How was it, Melissa?
Okay, so we started our hike back around 6:50.
6:55? Yeah.
Yeah. So a little over an hour to get to this point. So I would say an hour and a half max to get back to our Airbnb. Wasn't bad. I didn't know where we were, to be honest. I didn't know like if we were 5 hours away and we'd have to take a taxi back, but this wasn't bad. It just sucked because it rained on us.
Yep.
And now my leggings are soaked and like my legs are super itchy. So I'm just dying to get back to the Airbnb.
Okay, well, made it back. Yeah, let's see how long it took. Yeah, an hour and 25 minutes. So not horrible, about what we expected, but we are tired. Time to make some food.
My feet are tired, which is concerning because we've gone on much longer hikes. But I think it's because it was all downhill.
Yeah, a steep downhill. So we're gonna make some food, get showered up, and then, yeah, crash. So see you in the next video. I think we're gonna be here for 5 or 6 days, so lots more to explore around the Jungfrau region.